Don't lose your way. Your mind, we have to be as one.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? Or Storm here coming at you guys with another Devpro Duel today. So this is going to be a tag duel actually, and it's going to be actually an OTK and tag, spoiler alert, but this is actually from some of my buddies from the Yugioh Discord. I have a link down below in the description box if you would like to check it out. Anyway, my buddy Lux over here is playing Raid Raptors. It's a pretty quote-unquote standard list. It's not a perfect list by any stretch of the imagination. But Lux is, and I'm playing, of course, Win-Witch Speedroids. Doesn't need to. We're not going to talk too much about it because I've already profiled the list and done a video on it. So we're going to go ahead and, however, I will say that this hand is about as nasty as you could hope to open up with Speedroids. The only thing that can make it better is if I open with Terror Talk. So anyway, so Lux is going to get the start, and he's going to go summon Lastrix and go for Ultimate Falcon and 7th Sense and pass. However, I will say before we continue, as someone who's played tested a lot of Raid Raptors on Devpro, I can see how he misplayed. He probably should have, before you guys be like, oh, 0 out of 10 Raid Raptor player, but he should have normal summoned the Tribute Lanius and then sent Mimicry to search Fuzzy, and then his nest would have been live. So I will say that that's definitely something I would have done. I played the deck, and I just want to say, don't act like I didn't see that because it's in the comments. So there we go. So we're gonna go ahead and so you're looking at this. You're like, what is he playing? There's a Foolish Burial. There's a Raw Spear Mode. There's an Inferno Reckless Summon Dragon. Like, what the hell is this? Well, it involves a lot of Elder Entity shenanigans, as we're gonna get to that later. So he's gonna go ahead and special summon the Cobalt Hedgehog and then chain Inferno Reckless Summon. So this is a very interesting card. It's pretty situational. So it says activate only when one monster from with 1500 or lesser attack is special summoned to your side of the field where your opponent controls a face-up monsters. Special summon all cards the same name from this hand deck and graveyard in face-up attack position. Your opponent selects one face-up monster they control and special summons all cards with the same name. So this is kind of like a pseudo machine duplication. It's a more situational for sure, but with all the with the spirals and a lot of the cards that machine duplication, all these cards that and the ancient gears, this is definitely a viable replacement if, or in my opinion, when machine duplication does get hit. So so then he's gonna go ahead and special summon all the Cobalt Hedgehogs, and then he's gonna synchro summon for Elder Entity Haster. So we did get this card in the Mega Tins last year. So this is one of the few cards Elder Entity cards you're going to see in this video that we do actually have. So it's a very interesting card, and we'll kind of go into its effect more later. So he's gonna go ahead and special summon the Plague and special summon the Cobalt Hedgehog. The important thing to remember is the way Plague Spreader and Cobalt work is when they are special summoned, they are banished when they leave the field. But the important thing to remember, as Exceed materials, they're going to simply go back to the graveyard to be special summoned again. So that's actually really good. So he's going to go ahead and activate the Phoenix's effect to attack twice. He's going to special summon the Cobalt right back. He's going to summon Cat Shark. Cat Shark is going to target his Dagusto Phoenix for twice, and he's going to actually contact Fusion for Elder Entity Entis. So this is a card that I don't think a lot of people are looking to have because the main usage a lot of people have shown with it is the fact that you can dump it from the extra deck with cards like Mega Zipwork and Infernoid Tierra to fire your opponent's field. The important thing to remember though, you can actually fusion summon forward by contact fusioning a Synchro monster and an Exceed monster. And because he did that, Elder Entity Haster is going to trigger its effect. So whenever it's sent to the monster zone of the graveyard, it can target a face-up monster opponent controls and equip it. And while it's equipped to this monster can't attack and its effects are negated. And if it's equipped to the monster and it leaves the field, you can take control of that monster. So that's actually really, really good, and we're going to see that monster being stolen come to play in a moment. So he's going to go activate both the Cobalts are going to come back, and he's going to summon a second Dagusto Phoenix. He's going to activate the effect to target itself to attack twice, and Cobalt's going to come right back. Then he's going to synchro summon for Elder Entity. Statistically, I don't know really how to pronounce it, but basically, if you don't know, this card, what it does is when it's synchro summoned, you can return all rank 4 Exceed monsters on the field to the extra deck, and it also has effects when it's used for a Fusion or Exceed summon that lets you draw more cards, which is always really good. Especially drawing cards will never be bad in Yu-Gi-Oh. And then he's going to go ahead and activate Entis' effect to summon the dragon for hand. Then in order to pop his own Haster, he's going to activate Entis' ram the Entis into the 7th Sense, and we're going to steal the 7th Sense, and believe it or not, guys, that is game, because both these Phoenixes can attack twice, and the 7th Sense does 4k, so that is game. So I'm always really surprised at the janky stuff that people come up with, the extra creative stuff, and it's always a neat thing to see. So anyway, guys, as always, thank you guys for watching my videos. I appreciate you guys watch my videos. I think I'm gonna try to get a new video schedule on tap, but don't worry, guys, you will get 3 videos a week on a normal week basis. So anyway, guys, as always, thank you guys for watching. So Orstorm signing out.